Hey Darren, I've got it in the automatic mode right now. Release the e-stop, start it up. As soon as you open the cabinet drawer, as soon as you slide it across, it's going to reset it. Once you close it, it's going to automatically cycle. The down speed I can control by a flow meter back there. It's set at 60 bars right now, which is about 900 psi. The rotating, whatever you call that thing, spindle, has a speed control on it right up here, which is air controlled. You can slow that down or speed it up. The friction knobs are for keep the roll taut, I believe, when it's rolling, so it doesn't go too fast or overwind. Sure you know how to set all that up. But as soon as you open the door, retrieve your parts, put it back on, or shut it, put it back on. This is a flow control for the return. It's not responding at all. It doesn't matter where I put it. It doesn't do anything. The pressure control is this knob right here. I have it set at 60 bar, which is probably enough to get this thing up and running, and we can adjust it later, but this has no effect on it. This cartridge valve is probably bad or something, but we don't need it anyways. You want to increase pressure, it's right here. The gauge back here is the pump pressure. I have it set at 600 psi, which is 40 bars. This knob here just controls the chatter in the gauge. That's all it does. You can either leave it shut or you can just crack it open. They put it on there in case it chatters and you can't read it. You slow it down so you can read it. That's all this does. The down speed and up speed on the cylinder is this one here. I have it about 2 turns. If you want to speed it up, you would open it. If you want to slow it down, you'd close it. It's 2-stage cylinder here, so you're going to get a fast cylinder speed to a certain point. You can adjust that. Then from there down is this control. The pressure, if you want to increase the pump pressure, is done by this one here, which I have it already at 600, should be plenty. If you need more, we can make more. This tank is low. It's only about half full right now. It should be, when you fill this up, you'll see the oil level. That's part of this temperature gauge thing. So this thing should be sitting way up here, about 3/4 of this lens. This is about, I would say, 5 gallons low on oil. That's why we have an intermittent pressure here. I believe it's foaming, and it might even be best, I don't know how old this oil is, but it might be best just to change it. And start off some brand new, probably 15 gallons, probably fill this up. So the auto cycle, as long as it's an auto cycle, when you open it and close it, it's good. The bolts lock, cylinder comes up. Didn't do it this time. Going through the cycle, but it's not showing pressure for some reason, and I think that's just because we've got air in the system from me playing with it for so long. The oil could be contaminated, so we can try to get the oil out of here. Okay, so that's the auto mode. If you go into manual, when you go into manual mode, you can jog the head down by using these 2 buttons. Whenever you release it, it's going to stop right there. If you cycle it again, it's going to go up. It's probably a safety feature on it. Now the cylinder, or those pucks, up and down, I can't seem to get it to work. If I make adjustments on these proc sensors, I can get it to work, but when you put it in auto, it sticks up. So something's going on here. I'm not sure if there's a part of the program, but I can't get the pucks to work. If you need that to work, I can show you how to do it by changing these rollers. But you do have this option going down. It will go all the way down. Maybe set your guides up whenever you do. Release it and hit it again. The 2 stages that I was talking about speed control, and you'll see it here. It starts right there. So it's about, I don't know, 15, 16 inches of speed control you can do with that knob back there. That's all. Okay? So go back into auto. It's in auto. As soon as I has to have air in it. We got to get this oil out, put some fresh oil in it. You can change the speed, you can do all that with your ribbon up there. You probably know that. This is a fine adjustment for the pucks to come up higher. I'm sure if you want to press them a little more, you just wedge this up a little bit. That's it.